Hey, Red Arrow. Pastor Maria here. As promised, I have come to show you how to register for our worship services. I know this step might seem a little bit like a nuisance, so I thank you for taking it seriously so that we can continue to keep everybody as safe as possible. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see how to do this. Now, I am on a computer and I have gone to RedArrowMinistries.org. This is what our homepage looks like. Hopefully you've seen it before. If you're on a tablet or a mobile device, it's going to look a little bit different than this. But that's okay, because there will still be buttons to register down here like this. You'll probably have to scroll down through a bunch of text in order to get there, but you can find it on a mobile device. If you are on your mobile device or a tablet and you'd like it to look just like my screen, feel free to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage, and in this area where it says like website design by Red Arrow Ministries at 2020 and Homestead, in that area there should be an option to be in the mobile view or the classic view. And so if you'd like your screen to look like mine, go ahead and hit classic view. Some things to note on our homepage: we can get in touch with the elders of our church, with Pastor Ben, myself, or Ben Newhouse. Other thing is that, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're wanting to know how to register to come to worship, but if you're not ready to take that step, we totally understand. For some of you, you have health concerns where the risk is just too great, and for others, you just are not ready to be in a group this size yet. And so please continue to watch our worship services at Red Arrow Online Church or at YouTube or on Facebook. Let's begin the registration process. I'm going to click on June 21st, and it's going to open up a form for me to fill out. Now, one thing to note here is if you are wondering about the new volunteer roles, there's a PDF right here that you can click and download and read all about the different volunteer roles. We'll begin by writing in our contact information. So I've got Maria Bowater, my email address, mobile phone, and my mobile carrier is AT&T. The reason why it's important to put your mobile carrier is because if there was an exposure to COVID, if somebody came here not knowing that they were carrying the virus and then they let us know that everyone was exposed, we can send you a text message or an email and let you know that you need to take certain precautions, okay? So we'll go down here. How many people will be attending? Please include one for yourself, and then this is supposed to say sorry, keep forgetting to change that typo, but please include one for yourself and then the number of additional guests. So I know that I will be there on June 21st at 9:30 a.m. to greet you all, and I'm pretty sure that my husband will be with me. So I'm going to register Ben and I for 9:30. Well, Ben and I will also be at the 11 o'clock, and Benjamin doesn't play bass on the third week of the month, and so I'm assuming that all four of my children will attend the 11 o'clock service. I want you to take a note of this over here. At the 9:30 service, it says up to 45, and at the 11, it says up to 60. The reason for this is that we're trying to keep our building at 25% capacity for right now. As the guidelines increase the number of people that can be indoors together, we will also increase the number of people that can attend our service. But for right now, we are starting with 60. So other people have been registering for the 9:30 service because I sent out the link earlier today. And so that's why 15 people have already registered for 9:30, but nobody has registered for the 11 o'clock yet. That's why it still says 60. All right. If you have to cancel, let's say you register on Monday and then by Thursday, you're not feeling so great and you think, oh, I better not expose my church family who I love, to any virus. If you need to cancel, go ahead and let me know. Email me, call me, text me, message me, whatever it takes, and I'll cancel your registration to open up that space for somebody else. You can also come down here and let Sarah and Jamie know how many of your children will be attending nursery or rest up. Now, Marissa's turning 19 today. So I'm pretty sure she's too old to go to the nursery or be in rest stop. And as you probably all know, all 4 of my children are too old. I don't have a baby or a toddler anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and not register anyone for any of those times, but you'll see I've got limits here as well. We are trying to be careful of how many children are in that nursery, because we also have volunteers in there and all of that, as well as with Rest Stop. So then we have either the cancel or the submit button. It is so important that at this point you push that blue submit button. And what will come up is a confirmation screen. Success, we have received your response. We can't wait to worship with you on Sunday. We are limiting the number of people in the building to 60. So this is that note, just to remind you that if you want to cancel, to go ahead and let me know so that I can open that spot for somebody else. And then consider volunteering this weekend. Sign up to serve within our hospitality team. You can click this link and it will show you what volunteer roles we still need to fill for that Sunday and all the other Sundays as well. Before I show you that, I'm just going to go to my email. And as you can see, I immediately got a confirmation email as well, showing me the same information that was just on that screen when we hit submit. So if we click here to sign up for our hospitality team, where it will take you is to a screen like this. Now, June 14th, I told you in the other video, the elders and ministry team leaders and staff and their families are all coming to practice, to make sure that we've got everything in place, to make sure we're ready, that we've prepared this place for you and for our guest. And so they're signing up so that I know that everything's working and going well. But if I scroll down here, I can see that on June 21st, it says baking cookies and it's got kitchen cleanup and making coffee and serving coffee. If you watch the other video, you know that we're not quite ready to do cookies and coffee. There's just some things that we want to do yet to make sure that we're doing that safely and responsibly. And so those say full, but they're still listed because as soon as we're ready, I can just activate those links and people can sign up for those roles as well. But I can sign up to be a door greeter on the 21st for the first service. And let's see, I can scroll down and say, oh, well, you know what? July 5th, I could be a door greeter as well. And you can sign up for roles all the way up to September 5th is how that goes. So as you can see, I've got some checks in here for roles that I'm ready to volunteer for. And so this position up here, it says I'm signing up for 2 positions that are selected, and I'm going to hit sign up. Same as that other screen, I'm going to put Maria Bowater. It's going to take all my information, and then you're going to hit the blue sign up just like we hit the blue submit, and you'll get a confirmation message about volunteering as well. I really do appreciate you taking the time to register to come to worship, but also taking the time to volunteer for some of these roles. We have people cleaning surfaces between services, you know, the nursery counter, tables, the bathroom counters, different things like that, so that all the surfaces we touch are safe, right? We're doing everything we can, thinking of all the different ways to protect each other. We do appreciate you taking the step, as I said. If you're not quite ready to come back, we understand. We'll be here when you're ready. Meanwhile, please join us online. If you have any questions, reach out to me, Maria B, as in Bowater, at RedArrowMinistries.org, or you can call me 269-779-7369 or text me as well. Thanks again, everybody. I'm really excited to see you all. I've missed you very much. Thanks.